Are you pro Cleveland Browns?
Yes, very much so. Very much so. Their roster is so good. It's kind of unbelievable, isn't it? That what was it, like 2 years ago or 3 years ago? They won one game, and now I'm not sure there's a better roster in the NFL top to bottom. I mean, it's right there with Buffalo and Tampa and Kansas City. Really, the difference between the Browns and those other three teams is whether or not Baker Mayfield can play at that high of a level. You know, the way Josh Allen played last year, Mahomes, of course, Brady, of course. But other than that, I mean, they get Odell Beckham Jr. back. They've got two good tight ends, the best offensive line in football, two good running backs. Now they've got a really good defensive line that they invested in. I love the guys they got in the secondary, like John Johnson from the Rams. It's kind of weird to be on your show talking about the Browns having maybe the best roster in football, but it's a beautiful roster. They've done an awesome job.
Do they have a great quarterback or a good quarterback?
I think so far they have a good quarterback. I think Kevin Stefanski did an unbelievable job with them last year. And let's be honest, Dan, if you're playing behind the best O-line in the league and you have the best running back duo and you're averaging whatever it is, over 5 yards a carry, and most of what you're doing in the passing game is off of bootlegs and play action, it would be really weird if Baker Mayfield hadn't played pretty well last year, right? Like, you're not going to get a better situation than Baker Mayfield had last year and has this year, which, by the way, is what makes the contract situation for him kind of interesting, right? Like, do you pay him over $40 million when I would venture to guess there's at least 20 guys in the NFL that could perform as well as Baker did last year under the same circumstances?
Yeah, it's tricky. I don't want to pay him too soon. I might have to pay him a little bit more, but I want to see what this season's all about.